You started off 32-2.
Yeah, 32-2.
That's actually a good record.
That was a pretty good record.
You know what I thought? I always thought that maybe early in your career they just threw you to the wolves and you just kept going. That's what I thought, but I didn't know you was 32-2.
Yeah,
that's a really good record. It was. What's the record now?
Man, 100 and something, 92-2, something like that. Yeah,
it's.
Sherdog isn't right because because you can go look on Sherdog and it says my first fight's in 1998. That's not true. My first fight was in 1991 pre-UFC. I was going down to Mexico to fight. They would do bare knuckle MMA fights. Or at the time, it's called NHB, No Holds Barred. They would have the chicken fights, the dog fights, and then the people would fight.
You was fighting chickens and dogs?
No. They would fight the chickens. They would fight the dogs.
Who's
and then the people would fight the Hispanic guys, Mexicans. They were betting on them.
Betting on.
Yeah.
Fight?
No. They were betting
I remember hearing this. Listen, I remember hearing this story now.
Scared me.
Yeah.
I remember hearing this story now. I heard he got signed to do some cockfights. Then he showed up and they was like, "Yo, Shannon, where's your chicken?"
You see? Yeah, you see what I'm dealing with here.
Where was the fight supposed to be held at? Hong Kong?
So these were these
Did it
fights
come with Chinese food? Main stage, there's three things you can order: chicken chow mein, orange chicken, or kung pao noodles. You get kung pao noodles. It comes with 2 dances. Main stage. You ever been to
What?
Hong Kong?
For real?
In Tijuana? You never been there?
No, I ain't never been there.
You're the one who took me for the first time.
What are you talking?
When I was 22, you said for my birthday, you took me down to Mexico.
I don't know.
Yeah, he rented a stretch Hummer, and he gave me this Metro PCS phone. It was a Boost Mobile, and he chirp. He's like, yeah, just chirp me when you want me to come back in.
Man, he full of cap.
No, because remember back then you had the sponsor, the chirp.
Yeah, I had Boost Mobile. I remember
those chirps.
And you brought me those like Ja Rule looking Timberland boots. What were they? Lugs? Uggs? What were they?
Uggs.
Uggs, yeah.
No, it wasn't no fucking Uggs.
Yeah,
it was Lugs.
Oh, Lugs or Uggs?
It was Lugs. I ain't never been sponsored by Uggs.
I remember that. It was crazy.
Man, full of shit.
We wore camouflage shorts.
Oh, yeah.
And when we walked in, he said, everybody, when we walk in, you got to go, oh.
You don't believe that shit, do you?
A little bit.
Oh, wow.
It was
a little bit. A little bit.
Let's get back to this. So
I was fighting in Mexico and at the
fighting
Plaza de Toros, and they would have these fights, man. The people would bet on the chickens, they'd bet on the people. I mean, the dogs, and then the people would fight. By the time the people would come out and fight, man, they were drunk, and they would just literally be like, "Hey, who wants to fight the gringo?" And they would just pull people out, and then make $500.
No way.
For real?
Yeah. And at the time, I mean, I was a wrestler. I didn't know anything else except double leg rear choke. And that's how I was winning all my fights.